Welcome to another episode of Roll Up a Pour Up. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured. Alright? Now look, so for this one, y'all know how many times I done told y'all about prison with the Green Miles, you know what I'm saying, the Damons, shit like that. Yeah, that shit real, man. Drink poured, bro. Y'all ass be tweaking, man. Matter of fact, blunt roll too. I'm gonna go ahead and like that in a minute. But I'm gonna let y'all hear this. Again, I told y'all plenty of times that prison is not a party. All these motherfuckers crashing out, going to jail, they don't know what they in for, man. So I'm gonna let the OGs tell y'all what's going on. But by the look of the caption, you can see it up there in that top left corner. What do it say? You will wake up with a dick in your mouth if you aren't careful. All right, let's go.
In the shower. This ain't no play. Nigga, I want a unit with to knock you out, wake you up and put that in your mind.
Okay, let's go and do it like this, man. Again, this is day room conversation where we just like to talk to. Again, we don't try to glorify prison at all. We just try to let people understand what actually goes on behind these walls to prevent them from hopefully going. And we don't want them to deal with what they got to do, but because we got Dewberry, and Dewberry, I know you got legendary status as far as your situation. Let's start with this, man. I want to have this conversation, man. How important is it to have some type of fighting skills before you ever step into a prison system? Or can you learn everything while you in that motherfucker? Dewberry, take off.
You gotta have heart, man. Fuck fighting skills, man.
Okay.
You gotta have a heart, man. There were a lot of don't have, man. You gotta have a heart, man. You gotta be willing to survive. If you gotta survive,
Hey, look, first thing first, that is the ultimate truth. You gotta have heart. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got no heart, them wolves gonna fucking sniff that shit out and they gonna get on your ass. You know what I'm saying? How about that?
instincts with a heart, nigga, you gonna be alright. Fuck winning a fight. You just gonna survive that bitch. So if you think you don't give how good you is in the streets, when you go inside them walls, man, them know shit that you ain't seen before.
Never seen before.
You know?
Let me stop it again. How many times have I told y'all that it's guys in there that know how to knock your ass out with one hit and they don't gotta drop you. You know, they don't gotta hit you with a balled up fist and knock you out. Like, this a motherfucker that can hit you with these two fingers right here. Boop! They can tap a nerve and knock your ass the fuck out. You be out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some real techniques in that motherfucker. Real shit. How about that?
You know what I'm saying? So, okay.
You know, one shuffle, you ain't gonna find that in the streets.
Come on. Well, hold on, wait. So what y'all saying? Ain't no fair fighting in prison or something?
No, it's just that got tricks. No shit.
Type of fight. You feel me?
You gotta explain that, because I mean,
Well,
go ahead. Which one do y'all take off?
go on get it to him. I'm gonna let my boy get it to y'all real quick.
Just go ahead.
It's almost like dancing with the stars. You know, they do all that swinging, waltz, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You're in prison, you pick up all kind of stuff that won't even work for you outside. You feel me?
Yeah.
And you're gonna run into some people with some amazing skills. You know what I'm saying? But it don't mean they can't get put down. Every dog has its day. But at the beginning, like you said, it's about heart. You know what I'm saying? You got heart, you can get through anything. You ain't got the heart, you gonna get put down like a dead dog real quick.
Okay. Dude, you, from what he said, fighting in prison, is it different from fighting out here in the free world?
To a certain extent, it is.
Go ahead.
Because you got that hit you with the back of the hand. Like real life.
Yes.
Everything is done off steps. Boom, 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 bam, bam. Hit you right. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never seen this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole other game. When you hear people say, hit you from your feet to your head, That's not a saying, it's real life. A motherfucker who literally boom, 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 boom. It's just this shit is real, man.
Yeah.
It's real, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I grew up in the era of boxing. So I'm from West Dallas, boy. That's all we do.
Yeah.
You can't come outside, man, unless one of the big homies gonna throw you some gloves.
Yeah.
You can't go to the boy club. You gotta fight. So I grew up in the era where everybody going up. It's nothing. So when we step in prison,
How about that?
it's nothing, but you still gotta adjust your game. You gotta adjust your game.
Does one use the prison environment to fight? Like, you know, like using the wall, boom, okay, get him against the wall, boom,
Nah,
okay.
you don't get. And let me tell you, it's a style that I used to use when I fought in cells. I always remember a cell ain't number this big.
Well,
Alright? Then you got a bunk bed. So therefore you ain't got number probably this much room to work out in, right?
Yeah.
I'm weighing in at 175. So I'm slim. So I ain't now one of them big boys. But the way you work, you gotta know how to use the bump and the wall.
And the toilet.
In the toilet. So you gotta know how to, it's a strategy to everything.
Goddamn.
If you fighting in a cell like this and your back is against the toilet, you already know you gotta do what? Use the wall. You might.
That's crazy as hell, but that's some real shit. Like, man, that room is literally the size of a bathroom. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 2 bathrooms put together. And you got to know how to stick and move in that bitch, or you can become a casualty, or you can wake up with a dick in your mouth. How about that?
Be like, how you gonna use wall? If you put yourself this way, it's harder for him to connect punches because you're using a wall. He can't throw no hooks.
Because he's going to hit the wall.
See what I'm saying? So you gotta know this. And then you also gotta know how to move up under the bump. See, these are techniques that you gotta know these types of things when you working. You gotta know this, man.
When I told you my first fight was, when I got up in there and I hit my head on that bump,
Yeah.
I didn't know how to use the cell. Me not knowing how to use the cell caused me to get my ass whooped.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
The only pussy in my head right here come from the bump, corner of the bump.
Goddamn.
No, real life.
So again, can y'all explain to the general public, a man that does choose to curl up and ball, whether it's his first fight, second fight, 20th fight, what does that mean for a man who chooses to just take them licks, curl up and ball? What does that mean right then? What does that mean for his stint? Next couple of days, weeks? So like, how does that look?
It's over with for you.
Yeah.
It's over with.
Goddamn.
Well, I come up in prison up under the law where, nigga, if you fall, you gonna ride.
Yep. Fight a bust of 60.
I'm up under that law. So, you know, hey, you fall, you gotta choose you a man, Jack.
Come on.
You gotta choose up, Jack.
You gotta get up under somebody's wing.
So you gonna have to pay. You gonna have to pay that fee.
Does someone know that going in? Is that something that's just not?
No, you don't know that going in. This is a blind man game. That's why they out here crashing the fire. Cause they don't know what it's like inside the wall. They don't know what it's like when they're trying to take your manhood, Jack. This shit real. This ain't nothing big. People might think that this is animated. Man, I went to a unit where, man, them niggas were in the shower. This ain't no play.
You heard him. He said he came from a unit where they was fucking in the shower. Didn't I tell y'all that's what happened in them level 4s? It's a whole bunch of shower heads all in a circle. Everybody is in a circle, just a bunch of shower heads taking a shower together. And that 23-1 that I spoke on, yeah, that within that 1 hour, y'all shower about 10, 15 minutes. And all y'all in there together naked. And niggas be in there slapping shit, man. How about that?
I'm on a unit where knock you out, wake you up, and put that dick in your mouth. Hey, this ain't no play, and you get.
There you go. You heard it. You know what? I'm gonna let him finish.
And everybody else, nigga, hey man, you do your time, I do my time.
Yeah.
I ain't here to try to tell you how to do your time. I might not like that shit. But nigga, I ain't here to tell no nigga how to do his me. Nigga, I'm trying to get about this bitch because I ain't making it.
So you mentioned Hart. You know, they with a straight hand. See, all he's seen is stars. You got to still come with
But
your.
if you get hit and get knocked out,
You better wake up and just.
when you wake up, your heart gonna make you eat. You gotta knock me out again.
Yeah.
And if I get up again, nigga, you gotta knock me out again. And matter of fact, we gonna fight again tomorrow.
You see me.
God damn.
Every time you see me.
Any real gonna say, man, we good. Any real gonna say, man, we good, man. Come on, homie. It's this, man. This you can't pay for no heart, Jack.
Is there such thing as fighting to the death? Is that a thing, or is that just?
To a certain extent.
Yeah, depending on what the situation stem from. You know what I'm saying? You did somebody put some bad low out, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go in there and handle your business. They say knife up, keep them white for them, put your both cars, put y'all in the cell. You gotta handle your business. Or you gonna get handled. When they say ain't nobody but one person can walk out, you better make sure it's you.
Real life.
Damn. So when they say that, I mean, you ain't gotta take his life. Just make sure that nigga put down.
Man, so then when if I hit you with the man, and nigga, I done seen grab heads and beat your head on concrete. Man, they trying to kill you.
Damn. Yeah.
So it's surviving.
Yeah.
This ain't no play. Nigga, I did my time under the law of respect. I realized I went in when I was 15 years old.
Which is wild.
As a young
Yeah,
nigga.
which is wild when you say it like that.
When I went to prison as a young nigga, man, I went to prison knowing that I'm gonna make it home. I'm gonna make it home, man. Might die in this bitch, but it's okay.
Yeah.
So I went in under respect.
All right. So that's about that, man. I'm gonna make this real quick. You know what I'm saying? Now look, let's go back to the point when, like you said, you know, it's techniques in that motherfucker. You gotta understand, everybody goes to jail. Everybody. You got Navy SEALs, Air Force Marines, Army veterans, FBI agents, cops, judges. You got all type of people that go to prison. It's not just gangbangers. Like, everybody go to prison. Ain't nobody, off the table when it comes to going to jail. Nobody is above the law. So you got to understand, with all these different people that go to prison, again, like with the military force, they know how to hit certain pressure points that'll knock you out. They don't necessarily got to beat your ass. They can hit a pressure point and your ass will be asleep right then and there. You know what I'm saying? So just think about all of these military veterans that go to prison and they cool with different guys in prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, they fuck with certain guys in prison. So they get to teaching these guys they techniques. And guess what? They pass it around to the next and to the next and to the next. And before you know it, you will end up in the cell with a motherfucker that knows some damn Navy SEAL techniques. You know what I'm saying? That'll knock your ass out and won't put a bruise on your fucking body. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I know y'all be seeing a lot of people crashing out and you think that, shit's sweet. Man, look, these is the type of things that they don't tell you about. Them boys don't got to beat your ass. They hit your ass with a pressure point and you will wake up with a dick in your mouth. Just what this whole goddamn video was about. You will wake up with a dick in your mouth. Now, let me go ahead and say this one more time. No Diddy. Mr. Roll Up, I ain't had none of them problems. You know what I'm saying? I only know about this because I rock with the OGs that was down with that shit. You know what I'm saying? When you got OG guys that been in prison so long, them niggas pretty much gay. You know what I'm saying? They are pretty much then did some funny shit, you know. And like I said before, most of them older guys, they turn to religion, you know, after they done gang banging, right? In prison, gang bangers and religious people, they like one and the same. So religious people and gang bangers, they correlate. You know what I'm saying? They talk, they build, they walk the yard, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I was gang banging. And them old heads that I fuck with, they was religious guys. So we was like one and the same. And they was telling me all of this same shit. Like what these guys was just talking about. They was telling me the same shit. Of course, it was a little more in depth because I was in prison with them. But this is what the fuck going on. A nigga slide up in your cell and you like him and you know how to hit that motherfucking technique button, nigga, you gonna have your way with him. And when he wake up, he gonna wake up with a dick in his mouth. And it ain't gonna be nothing he can do about it. His manhood got took. You know what I'm saying? How about that? Nigga just got his manhood took and didn't had to get knocked out in no fight or none of that. A nigga just ran up on him and hit him in his shoulder blade, hit him with a two-point pressure and knocked his ass the fuck out. Now he wake up as somebody's girlfriend. And he know it ain't nothing he could do about it. Now he got to deal with that for the rest of his bit. You know what I'm saying? And these guys, they don't come home and tell you that type of shit. Again, y'all lucky, Mr. Roll-Up. Hey, no Diddy. I didn't fall under that act. You know what I'm saying? But I was with the OGs that told me about this, man. And that's why I be telling y'all, like, all these guys, they be going to prison. They gonna be in there with a fucking Damon or a damn Green Mile. You know what I'm saying? And these guys right here told you what the fuck was going on. All right, how about that? Now look, before I wrap this up, I got this from Prison Stories 101. That's their YouTube channel. It's a good channel, man. They have a bunch of guys from prison come up here and tell their stories, you know? Real shit. But I was scrolling and I seen that caption and it caught my eye. And I was like, yeah, I got to show y'all this, you know, because I tell y'all this all the time. I don't want y'all thinking I'm on here trying to get clicks and views, you know what I'm saying, for talking about prison shit. Like, no, this shit really for real. And y'all see all these people crashing out like they about to go to a party. Like, man, they about to go in there and get knocked out and be somebody's bitch. You know what I'm saying? And these guys just told you how this shit go, for real. And that's how it go. They will hit you with a fucking technique. A nigga hit you with a backhand, knock your ass out. A nigga hit you with a 2-point pressure to the shoulder blade, knock you out. You know what I'm saying? Like, a nigga don't gotta go square up with you and beat your ass and knock you the fuck out and stump you. Like, man, please. Them niggas know some shit in there. Again, you got all type of military forces in there, you know, that know how to do certain shit. They gotta protect themselves. And for the guys that they fuck with, they teach them how to do shit. And them guys, they teach everybody else how to do shit. It's a trained method. It's a trained method. You know what I'm saying? So please believe all these guys you see going in there crashing out, man, they ass got something coming for them, man. Ain't shit sweet in that bitch. How about that? It's been another episode of Roll Up a Poet. So get your blunts rolled and your drink poured.